It's week 4 of the National Football League.
Come on now. Let's do this.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. His throw incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. Flushed out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 85 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run in not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Well, that is a running back who is not... down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Watson. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Touchdown, Bears! DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his 3rd season now out of the University of Alabama.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to... per game, where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
On 2nd and 12, Tua. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Ready? Run for Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
The Giants are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amadi Hooker.
And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Watson. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. First carry for James Conner. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Watson.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Bears and the Giants both looking to improve their passing games in 2022, that's for sure. Last year, the Bears ranked number 30 in the NFL in passing yards. The Giants actually one spot worse at number 31.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Tua. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Here's Pollard. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from a safety position. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Tua. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From just shy of midfield. Tua, throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll find DeGuara complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Tua going to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really try to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Going to the air, Tagovailoa steps away to his left. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Pollard, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Watson's throw taken in by Adams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, it's Watson. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 44, Watson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Again, it's Watson. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Full to run show Fatukasi there on the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down the... And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score from the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
I certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the...
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the... take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a toss play right to Swift. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Watson on 3rd down. And that's complete to Adams. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Watson's throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Now it's Watson.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bears have moved out in front.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The New York set to take the field.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays. Make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Let's go now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
The pass caught by Olave.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down.
Tua. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against it, let alone put points up on the board.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They'll run on first down. Pollard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The quick slant caught. And he is out of bounds here. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And when you run a drag route like this down near the goal line, you're hoping maybe you get an inadvertent pick to set your man free. A lot of people call them natural screens.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And their lead. In this third quarter, it's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw, Watson. He'll drop this one off to Swift. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play through. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in circle. Gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's got room. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 78 yards on the ground here for Swift. And he's got a 1st down as well. Here's Watson. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The left side throw complete to Adams. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. From the gun, here's Swift. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. And New York set to take the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just looking the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Bears take over. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 38.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Watson's throw there into the hands of Ross.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch at a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
3rd and long, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Giants now down 21-14. And time, a huge factor. Looking to pass. Tua. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Tua to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
44 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Tagovailoa.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Tua. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Tua. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One final try for Tagovailoa. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback.
The New York set to take the field.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. And they're going with some extra beef up front. They've got to have this one in overtime. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
62 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Here's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So 3rd down coming up. But, Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4-down territory begin, possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you're out 4th and 5 or less. Because you've got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams. But I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. But I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big 1st down here at OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that 1st down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Pollard. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Pollard again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
Here's Tua.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they have regained the lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Fields it right around the goal line. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point.
He's got a man complete.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A huge play there in overtime. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And play will be stopped here with 10 seconds remaining in overtime as they've called a timeout. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. Seibert's kick is good. And we are tied once again here in the overtime session. Both teams swapping field goals on their respective first drives of overtime. So now, you know the drill. It's on to old school sudden death.
Yeah, sounds exciting, doesn't it? Can I be a little bit of Dennis Downer here, though? That drive, able to go that far, yet they had to kick the field goal to keep playing. You would have thought maybe, could they punch it in and go ahead and end it?
We get more free football.
Oh, yeah, good point. I'm back upbeat again. Forget the Downer stuff.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe. first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick back in 2018 from Wyoming, Josh Allen. A man coming off a washout 2021, it's Travis Etienne.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 21 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Throwing now is Allen.
Screenplay, here's Etienne.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Landry.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
A beautiful fake.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. First down, Allen.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
So this matchup, the second of 3 games in London this year. Vikings and Saints were here last week. And then the Broncos and Jags, they'll be at Wembley at the end of the month. Plus this year, remember, a 4th European game, our first one ever in Munich, Germany. That'll be the Bucs and the Seahawks November 13th.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Etienne will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Once more, Etienne. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here.
They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his third season now out of the University of Alabama.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tua. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Yo. What's good, bro?
Down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter.
This shit is lit. I just finished playing, teaming up with Thor. Now I'm with the girl. Yeah, nah, he just left, so now I'm back with Credo. So far I'm loving this shit. Now I'm just doing like side missions and shit. Something like 100 tries to beat these Dark Elves, 3 of them. Shit's annoying. Damn, niggas is cheesy. Once you get the pattern, I'm like, alright, it's a wrap. Jane numbers online or no?
So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response.
Yeah, I'm about to stop playing because now it's like every time we play now, they lose 2 straight. They just start tanking. I'm like, yo, but you gonna tank, put the firing back on. But you can't. Now it's just like, let's just stop playing now. Because now, like, for us to lose our franchise again, like, to start all over, like, it's just deflating, man. It's like, I don't really care.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Yeah, I saw the later.
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Yeah. That guy just put a YouTube new one about that shit. He was like, yo, that might be the end of Madden. Like, 60% of people lost their franchise. Like, that guy, he's like, yo, anybody playing now, I don't know why. Even he said that shit. How you gonna tell niggas 50% deleted? Oh, niggas is in leagues. Like, you can't just say, yo, hey, y'all want to start all over? Like, nigga, we got 5-8 years in this shit. That's just, yeah.
So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field?
I'm confused too.
One big play though gets them right back to that level.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline.
It should be. I don't. Yo, you can't keep telling the consumer, yo, don't worry about it, yo.
A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Throw left side complete.
Hey, fuck all that. Let's go Giants. You saw the game?
He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
You got lit last night?
He was called on gone 3 times in the win last week as his first one here
Okay.
away. That's taken on the 25. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though
Yeah,
on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
Yep.
So the
And
Giants
guess
get the
what?
football back here for
I
their
don't mind
second
playing
drive.
Minnesota or the Niners.
The football changing hands here as this offense takes a field.
Niners only because I don't fit a quarterback.
Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
Kirk Cousins is,
More of the same, but the game
I don't really, but
just be a carbon copy of the last.
he's right, but yo, I'm telling you, man, Danny Jones with his legs, like, it's not, is he keep us in problems. Cause you, like,
Also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run
I
got
won't.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Tua going to throw. He'll hit Watkins on
either way, who knows? We might end up playing the way this shit's panning out. If we beat Philly, yeah, this is getting wild and wild, yo. But hey, that's football. Let's go.
Here's Tagovailoa to
Facts.
throw. Again, that's Watkins. And they're going to move it down.
Niggas, they lost like
25.
6 out of 7. Dog, so that's me. I want to ask so bad, Jamal, yo, so explain your team, yo. I feel like asking you to explain your team. Y'all was in the same position as us.
Brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Nah, they choked it away. They choked it away.
Especially if it's a good receiver.
Defense gave up plays. That's man.
Something
Man,
short,
ain't nobody but yourself, yo.
defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough.
Dogs, they got 2 back-to-back busts. Yo, who?
Throw on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. It's Jordan. And he will have a
Maybe should have
Giants
waited,
first
yup.
down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Dogs,
Tua sets up to pass it.
neither.
He delivers a strike complete to Watkins. For a gain of 6.
Like, who the fuck y'all play?
Second down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. This is caught. And just
Yep.
shy of the goal line.
Hey,
He's out
that's
of
2
bounds.
quarterbacks in a 5-year span, yo. Lottery picks.
They'll run left.
Don't tell me that doesn't hurt. Don't sit here and tell me as an organization you're not fed right now.
Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
Just
And
wait.
the Giants have taken the lead.
Just get a coach.
Extra
Yep.
point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score
Quick.
14-7.
2 years ago, I'd have had every reason to say, yo, Danny 100, yo. But now you got a coach
Kickoff team on the
with a
field.
system?
They will send this one away.
Nigga, that's what the Jets, but oh yeah.
This will be a touchback.
One thing about the Jets, like, nah, you can't deny, yo, that's, nigga, but nigga was, yo, that's 2,
That's 7-0.
you know, that's 2 goddamn quarterbacks
Giving up 2 straight
in 5 years.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Either.
So what
I
was
don't
the
know
formula
what.
to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game.
Hell yeah. You got Jones out here with him?
4 yards, and it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Yep.
2nd and 6, just inside
Don't-
the 30.
Yes. Don't make the mistake.
Now Allen. ETN bringing in another one.
Nope, they're not forcing it.
Get this one across the 45.
Yes, it is.
Brought down.
He yelled at him, he ain't never do that shit again. He go, this nigga's not playing. Nigga, I'm not playing. This might be your last year. You keep doing that shit.
2-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. The Giants
Seriously.
their 3rd and final
And look, you even got Pittsburgh. They got a chance to make it to the playoffs now. They win tonight.
first down.
Good coaching, yo. Always. You do dumb shit, you out of here.
And again,
Yo,
it's
Pittsburgh, I don't even know how they even did it.
over the middle.
Bad teams lost.
Hands of his receiver Landry. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of
Yep,
7.
no matter who's playing, yo.
Up on a minute to play in this first half.
Now look, they win tonight,
Second down
they could
play.
possibly get in.
Whistle, a signal, and
timeout.
Look at Jackson. Look at Jacksonville. They in the playoffs. Peterson got them niggas balling.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and an incomplete.
Yeah, good point. Look at Detroit. All the time. You can talk all that shit all you want. That shit is cold shit. Man, computer, it's so bootleg. I might tell you niggas I'm done. Yo, it's deflated. We lost everything. Like, yo. Nah, we just deleted. The whole franchise got finished. We playing some random NFC East shit. Entertainment. I got God of War my entertainment. This is not your D. I'm looking at receivers always in front of the D. It's just this game is just not a good game, man. Like it ran its course. That's it. I'm not playing this all the way to the summertime like last year, man. Nope. All I see is that receivers run, they turn around, come back, catch it. Sideline tiptoe is the same. Everybody run the same play to computer. Same cheese.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Everybody runs the same.
Just shy of the 25. And the Giants with
Nope.
final possession here in this first half.
It'd be bootleg tight ends doing tiptoe drags on the sideline, yo. Tight ends.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Just the game.
Tua, the final shot before half. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time. Well, we'll move right through the break then. Skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Dogs, I'm playing God of War. Like, yo, why am I even playing Madden? There's no glistening. It's the only game that.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
This one fielded at the 5.
Wow.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because
They're charging $70 for this shit.
And now here in the second half, getting the ball first.
Yo, I just want to. As a company, this is just embarrassing, yo. It's just like. Like you can't fix a game. Like you literally can't fix a game.
He's got a first down. Here's Tua.
Yeah, I'm just fucking glad to play off so that matters. I can watch fucking any basketball tonight or no?
An incomplete pass on first down that leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass.
Glad we got out of bed. That matters.
Looking for Watkins, and it's
I'm about to tell you, I'm not playing. I just feel bad for Jay, so I'm playing. Speaking of bits, I want to play this shit. Yo, literally, yo, we deleted everything. We're literally starting from square one. Like, I don't feel like building on my team again. So, like you said, for it to happen again.
This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
I'm not invested. Like, it's hard to get invested in a game like this.
Pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be taken down just shy.
It really is, yo. Yo, how's Griff doing, yo?
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett.
Wow.
Touchdown, Packers.
How the fuck you know Sean playing again?
6 yards. chance and converted into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
Yeah. Yo, tell myself what's up, yo.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy.
He out there dolo too?
New York set to take the field. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves.
Yeah, at least you're in dolo out there. Or
you just want to be in a position where if they make another
how long he out there for?
You're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa out to his left. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Yo, I'm on the chill, Drew.
And his guys are going to
Sure
take
do.
over at the 39-yard line.
Yo, it's just, I'm starting from the bottom. Like I don't feel like invested in those trying to level up my characters again and just to get them to block.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch! Doesn't get a lot out of it.
To lose that last season was the last straw. It's like, dang, you lost that too.
To throw
Everything.
again on second down. Allen. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available.
60%.
Teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage.
Yo, look, I'm banging my controllers. I got running backs carrying me, breaking every tackle on earth. Just bouncing off like ping pong. Boom, boom, boom.
Allen now looks to throw.
I'm about to tell you I'm not playing with them. I'm done, man.
Travis Etienne, 42
Fellas,
yards. And the Packers go up by 2
play baseball.
Sam Sloan
This game right here.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Travis Etienne on the
Nobody
touchdown.
told you to be garbage, yo. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah.